All right, people. So there's been a big controversy in the past, probably a few weeks or last week or two about this gay marriage and whatever, and should gays, should businesses be forced to serve gays? And the answer to that is, and this is a libertarian talking here. The answer is businesses should be able to serve and do whatever the hell they want. If somebody walks into their business and they're black, they should, and if they don't want to serve them, they should be able to do that. That's called freedom, people. It's called, it's kind of the First Amendment right there. They should, they should serve them. I mean, you would have to be a dumbass not to serve somebody because they're black, but that's the free market right there. That's laissez-faire right there, people. But this is a fact of the matter of it. If somebody walks into your business and you don't want to serve them for whatever reason, then those people are going to go to the business that does serve them, and that business is going to make money. Oh, you know what that's called? That's called that evil system of capitalism. Yeah, that actually creates competition between, businesses. Yeah, that very evil system right there. You know, so and when it comes down, like I hear the pizza shop, doesn't want to serve gays, which is kind of stupid, in my opinion. They have a right to do it, but it's kind of stupid because, if like a gay person walks into your store and wants, what are you gonna ask them if they're gay or what? And I mean, they act like all these religious people. They act like, oh, gay marriage, it's a horrible thing and whatever. It's like there's worse things in this world than gay marriage, I think, coming from a Christian perspective. But this is coming from somebody who, as myself, considers myself a Christian. I think that there's worse things that somebody could do than marry a man, or a person of the same gender. It's like, have you ever fucking driven drunk or beat somebody up that didn't deserve it, or bullied somebody? I think crimes or things that affect other people are worse than crimes that don't affect other people. So that's just my perspective. That's just my opinion. Uh, so it's like when somebody walks into your business, like, what if this person fucking you know served in jail for a DUI? Are you gonna fucking refuse to serve them too? I mean, so it's kind of just fucking retarded as hell, in my opinion, to fucking refuse to serve gay people. Because if you refuse to serve gay people, there's probably people out there, a lot of people out there, who've done worse things than marry a person of the same gender. So what are you going to refuse to serve them too? And just because you are serving a gay person does not necessarily mean you agree with, being gay. Doesn't mean you approve of the being gay or approve of. Just because you serve somebody who might have assaulted somebody does not mean you approve of assaulting. So it's totally ridiculous to do that. It's a you would lose money as a business. Um, so and people have a right to say that, oh, gay marriage is not right. It's called the First Amendment. They have a right to say, oh, I don't think that marriage between a man and another man is a legitimate marriage. I don't think it's right. They have a right to say that. But when you start going from the political point of view and saying, "Oh, we're gonna give gay people no rights, but we're gonna give married couples rights," you can't do that. Or you're gonna give straight people rights. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You have to be purely libertarian on that issue. Government should not even be involved in marriages at all. That should be left up to the private sector, which could do, again, laissez-faire, whatever they want. And so yeah, I mean, businesses, it would be retarded. I guess I could understand, like, a wedding. With a wedding, a church maybe does not want to go through with it. I could understand that, but I mean, like, if a fucking wedding uh, business didn't want to sell, like if, oh, we want to buy a cake for a wedding, we're a gay couple, we want to buy a cake for a wedding, why wouldn't you sell them that? Again, it doesn't mean you endorse gay marriage. It's not, doesn't mean you agree with it. It just means, we want to make money. It's called business. It's just a different view. They have a different lifestyle. Uh, and again, there's worse crimes in the world than fucking marrying another man. From my point of view, what are my thoughts on gay marriage? I do believe that, that there are going to be in society gay people in the world who are naturally gay, who are going to want to marry other people of the same gender, are attracted to them, born gay, I guess, if you want to put it like that. Um, and that's going to happen. But I think that a lot of society right now is kind of just pushing the gay agenda. Like, it's cool to be gay. Like, I heard Shawn Michaels said, being gay is kind of the cool thing now, which is kind of true. They're kind of, it went from being fucking, it's horrible to be gay. You're like a fucking evil person to be gay, which I don't agree with. That was stupid what they did back, with all the bad things they did back like in the 50s, 60s, 70s, kind of with the gay people. But now it's been turned into like, oh, being gay is all this great, you should be. It's kind of a pushing of the gay agenda, I think, to fucking just, um, I don't fucking know, like, but like if everybody's gay, it's like, it's kind of the whole agenda of like the kind of the New World Order agenda right there, to fucking just create all these people with like transgender, gay people, pansexual, bisexual, all these fucking sexuals right there. And but yeah, people are gonna be naturally gay, but I think it becomes a problem when you are kind of just pushing people to be gay. And again, my view on it is, I find that, I see that the typical family is going to be, a dad goes to work, in his office or wherever, does his job, 40-hour job, makes money. The mom stays at home, does, cleans the house, makes the food, drops the kids off, etc., whatever. Um, and maybe does a job on the side, part time, whatever. I don't know. That's kind of what the typical family is. Maybe you have 2, 3 kids, and that's a typical family. That's kind of that I've seen that works best in society. And you see a lot of the feminists and people kind of just attacking kind of the typical family, saying, oh, it's bad for fucking, women to fucking, cook or whatever. Or it's just a bunch of bullshit, like, kind of attacking the typical family. And, if you want to be a gay person, then you can be a gay person. I'm not saying that, gay people are bad parents or whatever, but it's just the typical thing's been between a man and a woman. And it's been, that's kind of the typical family right there, and that's what people believe. A lot of people believe in, and they have a right to have their personal viewpoints on it. But at the same time, you cannot discriminate against gay people because they want to do their thing. They can do whatever the hell they want. That's called, I'm a libertarian. That's what I believe. They could, marry whoever the hell they want, however many people they want. So there's kind of my thoughts on gay marriage. I'm purely libertarian on it. The government should have no involvement in marriage. It should be left up to the private sector. So there you go, people. There's my viewpoint right there on businesses and gay marriage.